Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Craft Consortium, we have the fantastic Strawberry Tea, a limited edition series of 8x8 paper. You get 36 double-sided sheets, and let me show you what my friend Debbie made with this. It's so cute. Tea party, birthday, summer, it's just adorable, you guys. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, as I said, you're getting 36 sheets. So let's take a look at this one. This one they're squares, but they're a little rounded in the corner. And I know that Debbie used a little corner rounder, so that way she could just cut them out using her paper trimmer and then just round them again if you wanted to have that rounded corner. On the back, you get this really nice, it's a cream colored paper with a pastel polka dot on it. Okay, and then you're getting that one. Let's see how many of these. 1, 2, 3 of each of those. And then this whole sheet of cutouts with, look at the cute borders on each one. And then just the little pieces that we all know are so fun to add. And then you're getting 3 of those. And on the back side, a light pink with a white polka dot. More fun borders. Look at the little scones, so cute, with the cupcakes and all the little pastries. This one has a fantastic stripe on the back. It's so colorful and beautiful. And then now we get into the kitties and dogs. Adorable. I love that. With the desserts look amazing. Okay, and they're just enjoying themselves. You get a pastel stripe. And I love this big circle there. And then this one's great. You could just use it as an all-over pattern, or what we did is we ended up taking one of these sheets and then just cutting them out as little sentiments, little greetings. Celebrate, bon appetit. Made with love means I licked them. I love that. So yeah, if you have a kid who likes to help bake, or in this case, I think the animals are supposed to be making the treats, which I don't know about that. But yeah, I made them with love, which means I licked them. And then that's so cute. And then shake it up for the milkshake, sweet moments. Same thing with just like the black polka dot background. And then of course on the back, you're getting the white background with these almost like gumballs. And then this one is so fun. All right, and then this one has a brown background and you're getting 3 of these. And then look at this all over pattern on the back. And then this all over pattern, absolutely adorable with all the little sweet treats. There's mice here too, joining in. And then on the back side, we've got our teacups and our teapots and our scones and our strawberry jam. And I love all the little cupcakes on this one. Definitely has a strawberry summer theme to it. This is a tan and white stripe on the back. And then we've got more fun borders with the tan and white check, all the little strawberries and blueberries, the little cutouts, and then another really fun border along the bottom. 3 of these, and then on the back is kind of a peachy tan color with the white polka dot. Great places for journaling. All these fun little cutouts. Just a solid pink on the back. And then I love the little tiered tray with all the little goodies. More little journaling spots too. Okay, and then I think that is the last part. And then on the back side of these, alternative cutouts. Remember, you're getting 3 of these, so you could always use another sheet like that. All right, so cute. So let's jump over and take a look at the one that Debbie made. So cute, you guys. This is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. She covered the card with solid green paper, and then she took that black sort of gumball paper and she just cut it slightly smaller than her card. She took one of the borders and cut that down and foam taped the border. Now we love our giant wheel of foam tape, 150 feet or 50 yards of 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape for about 20 bucks. And you're just getting a ton. Debbie and I use this every single day, and these wheels last us a long time. So that's foam taped right there. Then she cut out the teapot. It is also foam taped, but overlapping the border along the bottom edge. A tiny little bow using that 1/8 inch ribbon collection, which is one of my favorites, has that nice hot pink in there, foam taped. Then this one is like the little blank right here, that's glued. And then the cutout is also glued so that it's just extending slightly above this foam tape piece. And then Celebrate is foam taped on that. So lots of fun layers. And then right here, we've got more Greetings Dazzle stickers, which comes in all of these colors in one package. So you've got black, white, silver, brown, and gold. Of course, she used that white, which stands out so nice on the back of the black there, on the front of the black. Oh, along the bottom edge right here, we've got a red jewel border Dazzle sticker that is just running along that edge of the cupcakes. So stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to tell you how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep, okay? So I'm going to put it right here so I don't forget. All right, here is a slimline card that I made. It's a tent fold slimline actually, so it goes like this. The fold is right at the top, and it measures just under 4 inches and then just about 8 1/4 of an inch tall, as I said, with the fold at the top. So what I did is I took it and put it on its side, and then I scored it right here. So if it's 8 1/4 inch, I did 4 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, 4 1/8, okay, half of the quarter. And folded this back, used my scoreboard, and then I used some of that solid pink paper that's in the book, that's on the back, and I just covered this front panel. Then I cut some of that adorable stripe paper, just slightly smaller. I did ink the edges of this with cocoa bean ink and an applicator tool, and wouldn't you know, I forgot to grab that one. And then I added some pink jewel border Dazzle stickers, which I think the pink and the red ones just match perfectly with this collection, and just added a little line there and there. Foam taped It's Time for Tea. Okay, then before going on to what's in the inside, I just flipped it over. Okay, so this is the front still, and I just wanted to put little surprises under here. So I took some of the pink and white polka dot, cut those slightly smaller than these two panels, inked the edges with cocoa, cut out these little squares, and then used my corner rounder on the edges and inked those as well, glued those, foam taped the Life is Sweet, and then glued the You Are Invited, okay? And then added just a tiny little red heart jewel Dazzle sticker right to that tag. Now when we flip this back over, we can just open this up like this, and I just used that same pink paper along the bottom edge, I mean on the inside back here, and I just used some of the cute little white and pink borders, some more of those pink jewel Dazzle stickers next to those, rounded the corners on this one, inked the edges and glued this one, foam taped the little Something is Sweet cutout, glued the For You, foam taped this little square, and then put the little heart sticker right there. And then on this side, I took one of the borders after putting the pink dot paper here and inking the edge. I took one of the borders and cut that down, put a little strip of this pink Dazzles at the top, and then glued that on 3 sides. So I had to add a pocket and then just put one of the little cutouts there. So this all goes like this. Okay, and then this just is like a Z-fold right there. So I love the interactiveness of it. So it can go like this, or it can go like this. It was a fun one to do. All right, so this next one, another little interactive one. This is the envelope box card cutting die, okay? And this one is such a fun one to do, you guys. I think you're gonna really like what Debbie did with it. She made a little tea bag pocket. How cute to give to a friend, like along with a card or just as a little hostess gift. It's absolutely adorable. So it comes with these 3 cutting dies, okay? And it comes with instructions on the back right here on how to put this together. Now, Debbie altered hers just a little bit, and I'm going to show you how. So the first thing you do to make your little pocket is you take this piece right here, and then you die cut it from, in this case, the cupcake paper. And then you just go and you fold on all of those score lines. So I just took my little bone folder and just folded each one like this, give it a nice crisp edge. So this is the shape that you've got once you've done that. All right, and then you've got another piece right here that is meant to be an inside sort of bracket or brace, and it goes right there. You fold down the little flaps, and then you glue those little flaps to the side. And then, as you can see, like on the sample here, you can then glue things to that bracket. Well, Debbie didn't use the bracket on this. She didn't need to do that because we were just going to have little tea pocket things inside of it. So she went ahead and left that, but you can just take this paper and repurpose it and then fold it so that it can be this little bottom piece of your pocket, rather. So that's what she ended up doing, and we've got this cute little piece right here, and then she took the other little flap piece right here, and she die cut another little top flap for it, so it kind of reinforces it, how it stands up. And then she glued that right there, okay? And then you can take another one of these and glue it right here, and then you've got your little pocket. See, isn't that adorable? And then you can put your little tea things in it. So she did such a good job on that. We love it. It is adorable. I feel like the whole thing today is just going to be adorable is the theme. All right, so the next and last one I have is another one that Debbie made. Look at the way this one flips and flaps. It goes like this, and then it lifts up like this. Okay, doesn't that look intricate and complicated? It's not. It's very easy. So the first thing she did was she used our fancy fold over cutting dies. So cute. And they come with 3 dies. There's this one, and this one. And they're just meant to give you a decorative edge on your card. And you can actually place the flap on your card. So if you have a card like this that's 6.5 by 5 inches, and you take one of the flaps, excuse me, you can then cut all but like a 1/2 inch off the front of your card, and then you cut one of these out, die cut them out with your machine, and glue it to what's left of that flap, or you can just glue it to the front of your card like this. It'll give you a decorative flap. So what Debbie did was she took her card like this, she took another piece of cardstock and she cut this one, she wrote me a note on here, 5.5 inches this way and 5 inches this way, and then she scored that at the 1/2 inch mark, so that left a 5 by 5 square. She covered that on both sides with the patterned paper, okay, like that. Give it some stability. And then she took this one right here, she put it right there on the card, the flap front, ran this through her die cutting machine. You can run it through this way. Okay, that left this really cute decorative edge. She inked that using lipstick ink, so cute, and then she attached that to the card with the flap right here at the back. She just glued that at the back so that when it opens, like this and like this. So isn't that cute? She started off with 5.5 by 5, scored it at 1/2 inch, and then covered it with paper, die cut that cute little edge, and then just glued it to the back of a card. Beautiful. Love what she did. Okay, so once she did that, then here's another one of those cutouts, which she rounded the edges again with the corner rounder and then matted it with the pink paper, foam taped that, added Just Because and another one of those little heart dazzle stickers. And the Just Because is from our new sentiments, new greetings called Just Because. And they are in black, white, brown, silver, and gold, all in one package. And then I think this one shows up the best if you just want to pause to read those. There we go. They're great for friend cards. And then a little gingham ribbon right there from our gingham ribbon collection. And then when you open this up, oh, I forgot to mention, on this side, she created a little closure. So she added her Jewel Dazzle stickers here in the red. And then right here, she foam taped a little with love and added some more of those little heart stickers. If you just kind of lift this up, you can tuck it under there. So it has a cute little closure. And then when you just lift it, it just pops open. And on the inside, we have another one of those squares with the corner rounder, added the red Jewel Dazzle stickers. And then when you open this, there we go. She covered the inside top here with the paper and then added the border. Here's the stripe paper, another border, and then cut this out, added that, and then her little greeting cut out and then added those little stickers to the little, because it looks like a little like book plate there. Isn't that adorable? So Debbie did a fantastic job with these. We love them. We love what she does. And this is where I tell you about the fantastic money saver and we have on this paper pad. So it is right there if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. It's right there on the right-hand side. And then if you look down below the video, below all of the photos, there are supplies for everything that we used. And then if you click on each photo, it'll give you a more detailed supply list. If you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com. And you can get in on that money saver. Now, this is how we're doing our card giveaway for this one. We're promoting our Paper Wishes YouTube channel, which is called My Paper Wishes. So if you're on our webisode page, just hop on over to YouTube. You can search My Paper Wishes. And then we ask that you like this video with a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and then be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. And if you do those three things, then you're entered into our little contest or giveaway, which we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos. Okay, if they're hosted by me, Lene, I'm giving away a card. And then we ask that you, in about a week, we'll reply to one of the comments by saying, congratulations, YouTube username. So you got to know your YouTube username, blank. Whatever ways we fill it in, and then we give you instructions on how to claim your card. So it's a really good idea to hit the notification bell at the top right-hand corner on the YouTube channel so that you know when we are notifying you or everyone else that there's been a card winner. Well, you guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to check out that Money Saver. Fun cards, great collection, and we'll see you in the next one.